Hello, seventh graders. Welcome to our week 4 of technology class. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're in week 4. So before we get started with what we have planned for today, what I would like to do is just quickly go over where we're at. So in case you missed something or you didn't realize, so everything is on the seventh grade weekly to do. And I also have been putting it into the GradeLink website too. So like whatever assignment is on this website, it also is on the GradeLink one too. So just make sure you're checking and to see, okay, did I do what I needed to do and that you're getting everything done. So I think now you have double reasons why there really is no excuse, right? We have a class website plus we have a GradeLink where everything is. So in our week 1 of technology, it was a very, very easy assignment. You just had to join our 7th grade Google Classroom. And let me see, I'm just taking a quick look. So it looks like I had most of the kids. There was like 1, 2, 3. There was like 4 kids that didn't do it. So I believe you should hope you know who you are. So please, if you did not do this, do it. It's an easy 100 to start off your quarter with. So the steps are here. You click the link, you sign in with your Google account, then you click I'm a student, join a class, and then you put your code in and you can join the 7th grade class, okay? So it's a very easy way to get 100. Um, for week 2, we started with our first Google Applied Digital Skills. It was technology, ethics, and security. And so what we did is we went in and you were supposed to choose one of the topics, and then you were creating an exploration document with all of your questions and your sources. And so then you were sharing that with me. And then you were also creating 3 to 5 Google slides, just giving a summary of your findings after all of your research, okay? So let me share, hang on 1 second. I just wanted to show an example of a beautiful presentation. This is Lois's. So her topic that she chose was the pros and cons of online gaming. And I love how she added in some graphics here, some pictures. She had her title was nice and large. And it just looks like everything flows very nicely. And then she has her slide here, and she even put in a little video too. And then she has the cons of online gaming. So it's just an example. So it was just about 3 to 5 slides just sharing on your topic. And then your other one was just a Google Doc answering the questions, okay? So you send both of those to me, you share them separately, and then I'm giving you a grade on them separately. So it's like 2 separate grades, okay? So please make sure if you haven't done that, send that in right away. Then last week for week 3, we started with second step lesson 1. There were some questions that you guys needed to answer, to type up. So please send those in if you didn't do that. And then I sent out the accounts for your typing accounts, and you were supposed to do the typing assessment. So please make sure that you complete that. So when I go in my typing account, I'm able to see. So it looks like about only 21% of you guys did the typing assessment. So please do that. And then this week, you're going to be doing the skill builder. So please make sure that you do that, because this is so easy. You're just going in, you're practicing your typing, and you just get 100 for practicing your typing. I mean, it can't get any easier than that. If you're not doing that and you're getting a 0 for that part of the class, I mean, in my opinion, that's foolish. You know, it's an easy way to boost up your grade, is just do the typing assignments every week. So this week is the skills builder one. So when you sign in and you click in assignments, or you're in 7th grade tech in your account, click in assignments, you'll see the assignments. Make sure you do them. They don't even take that long. And it's good for you guys to practice. You need to practice your typing, because I know some of you guys are still kind of slow. So, you know, as you get ready for high school and college, last thing you want to do is be pecking at a keyboard and be stressed out because it takes you like 6 hours to type up something, right? Okay, so this week, I was trying to be thoughtful. I had another lesson planned. It was another kind of similar to the one that we did last time, with the technology and ethics. But then I was like, you know what? Let me go back to something a little bit more basic and practical in the sense for you guys. So we're going to be doing the lesson about organizing your time with a digital agenda. So it's going to show you how to use the Google Calendar app. So we know that everybody has a Google account now because you guys have been using it for this class and using it for your other classes too. So there's a lot you can do with that to organize your time, to keep track of assignments, due dates on things. People use this program all the times in the workplace for their everyday lives. So I think this is helpful, especially I would love you guys to make the most of your 7th grade year here. You know, such an important year for you guys. And staying organized is obviously very important. You know, I think that one of the most important ways to make sure that you are successful is to be organized. And it might look a little bit different for everybody because some people prefer, you know, certain things over other things. But the main idea of it is that you have some sort of way or place where you're keeping track of everything that you need to have done. You're able to check it off. Like, for example, I could show you guys, I printed myself up these sheets. So because since I obviously have every single day, I'm making video lessons. Some days with the little kids, I have some like live ones that I go on with them. And so there, I would forget because it's too many grades and too many videos and too many emails and too many. So I made myself a little chart here. And what I do is when I'm done, like making a lesson, I'll check off that I did the video. And then when I make the email and I send it, I'll check off that I did that. So I'll know, okay, I did 7th grade. You know, I sent them the lesson, I sent the email and everything, and I won't forget, right? And it's similar with you guys, keeping track of like, okay, well, this week, you know, I have a science test on Thursday. We have math on Friday. I have something that I need to type up. Write them out in the order that you need to do them, and then check it off as you do it. You know, it is fulfilling too to feel, you know, oh, well, I'm accomplished. You know, I did all these things. It makes you feel good, right? You know, the last thing is that I think it makes us feel awful when we're so disorganized. We just have things everywhere and we don't know what to do. We don't even know what day it is. Like, you don't want to be like that, right? So you guys really want to learn how to keep track of things, stay organized, and you'll do amazing. It's like half the battle right there, right? Is just keeping yourself organized and, you know, just being able to check off when you get things done. And then you'll be successful. Okay, so let me put on the first part of this lesson and then we'll come back and I'll work through it with you guys, okay?
Organization and time management are important skills for both school and life. With planning and practice, you can learn how organization and time management will help you get things done and enjoy your free time as well. Organization means having a plan for what you need to do, being at the right place on time, and having the things you need with you. Time management means finishing tasks on time, checking your work, and making sure you follow directions, such as giving yourself a few minutes to put your homework in the right folder, or packing your supplies in your school bag so they are there when you need them. An agenda, or calendar, is a list of things you need to do or remember. It is a great tool to help you with organization and time management. Some people use a planner as their calendars. Others use their computer, tablet, or phone. In this lesson, you will create your own calendar. As you create your calendar, you will learn many new digital skills. Digital skills help you find information, share things with others, or create something entirely new when you are online. The digital skills you learn in this video will help you create a calendar, add school days as events, set reminders, and add tasks. This lesson uses the computer program Google Calendar, which lets you add events and reminders online. But you can use any online calendar program or your own calendar. To begin, sign into your Google account. Open a new tab in your browser. A tab is like a page, and a browser is the computer program you are using right now to watch this video. Browsers allow you to access websites. Next, go to google.com. If you're not signed in, do so now. Click Sign In.
Okay, I'm just gonna go because I'll show you guys how to do this. So what you're doing is you're signing into your Google account, okay? So I use this is like my school example one. So when you're in your Google account, I'm in the Google Drive right now, but if I just go to my account, you'll notice there's something called Calendar. There's a lot of different apps in here. But so basically you're just signing into your Google account, okay? All right.
In this video, you will learn about some of the things you can do in Google Calendar, including the different ways to view it. Getting to know the features of the Calendar application will help you make the best use of your new calendar. To start, click on the Google Apps menu. Select Drive. Your drive is a place to keep the things you use or make when you're online. They will stay there until you choose to put them in the trash. Your drive is also where you find the Google computer programs that let you write, draw a map to your favorite place, or put together a calendar, such as the one you are creating. Select Google Calendar to begin. If Google Calendar asks if you want to change time zones, click Yes. Open the main menu. Explore some of the parts of your calendar. The smaller calendar in the main menu shows you the days of the month. Change the month to see the dates next month, or last month. My Calendars shows you which calendars and dates will show up on your calendar. If you don't want to see a certain calendar, uncheck it. The holiday calendar automatically puts dates for certain holidays in your calendar. You might see calendars for tasks and reminders as well. You will use them later in this lesson. Click Today to view the current week. Your calendar is now set to show 1 week at a time. You can also show a day, a month, or a year. For this lesson, use a week. Now, it's your turn. Click on Google Apps. Select your drive, click on Google Calendar, open the main menu, change the month to see next month and last month, and set your calendar view to a week.
Okay, so let's give this a try, guys, okay? So
in this video,
Okay, so let's go into our Google Drive. And then if you click the little dots over here, you'll see calendar. And then it'll take you into the calendar. So pretty much what you're doing is just kind of playing around. Here's today. You can see different calendars that are on here. And then you guys can just kind of click around. You know, if you click over here, it'll keep taking you along to each week. So this is on a week by week. Okay. So we can see, like, for example, Columbus Day is on Monday. And then if I had anything in here, it would be in the calendar. Okay, so just kind of getting you a little bit familiar with the calendar. All right, so that's what we're going to be using for the lesson.
In this video, you will add school days as events in your calendar. When you create an event, you are putting a time in your calendar when the event will take place. The calendar application shows the time of the event from start to finish. When you add the time you are at school to your calendar, it shows your entire school day. To begin, click Create. Then, type in the title of your event. Use today's date. change the times to when your school day begins and ends, click on the first time, scroll, and select when your school day begins. And when it ends. You could repeat this process for every school day, but that would take a very long time. Instead, make your school day an event that happens over and over again automatically. Click More Options. Then change your event from Does Not Repeat to every weekday from Monday to Friday. If you like, choose a different color for your event to make it stand out more in your calendar. Save your event. Now, your school day has been added each day of the school week. If you like, view your calendar over a longer or shorter period of time. Now, it's your turn. Create a new event. Title it School Day. Select when your school day begins and ends. Repeat it.
Okay, so let's give this a try, okay? So we're going back into our calendar. We're going to create, we want a new event, and you're going to call it School Day. And then we need to go and look at our time. So we know it starts schools at 8:30 to 2:30. Okay, and then we're saying repeat on every weekday, Monday to Friday. If you want to do more options, you can change the color if you'd like. It's totally up to you guys, whatever you want to do with this, okay? So then when I press save, now I can see that it's putting it on for the days. And if I keep going along, so here, if you want to change your view to a month view, you can see that every Monday to Friday is a school day, okay? So it's got school day, school day, school day. So please do that. That's our first step in the calendar, okay, guys? Alrighty, let's see what we are doing next. Here we go.
You do many different things each day. You have schoolwork, school activities, family events, time with friends, time for just yourself, and more. These are all important tasks that you can add to your calendar. In this video, you will create tasks in your calendar. Tasks help you keep track of the things you have to do and find time for the fun things you want to do. To begin, create a task for something you need to complete for school. Choose Task. Next, add a title. Include a description. Set the date and time when you want to work on your task. Now, it's your turn. Create a school-related task. Give it a title. Add a description. Choose the date and save the task.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go and add in the task. So for example, I'm just making one up, so you guys can make one up for you guys. So let me go back to my day view. And so I'm gonna go to today. And then I'm going to do create a task. And I'm gonna put it for 3 p.m. They have the teacher meeting. So I'm going to say, so I'm recording this obviously on Tuesday, guys. But so they have a teacher meeting. So I could put that into my tasks and then I could do save. So then now I could look and I could say, oh, look, oops, I didn't give it a title. And then I could look on it and I could say, oh, I have a teacher meeting. Or for you guys, maybe at 3 p.m., maybe you have a study group, like an online study group or something like that, you know, or maybe you're gonna do, I don't know, do your math homework. You could write anything in here, okay? So whatever it is, just put a school task in here and give it a time and then save it. And then it'll show up on your calendar, okay? So you can click on it and be like, oh yeah, remember I have to do that at 3 o'clock, okay? So please add one of those in, okay? Alrighty, let's move along.
In this video, you will add a reminder to your calendar. Reminders help you be prepared for something that is coming up in the future. To begin, think of an event you want to remember. Perhaps you have an upcoming class presentation. Or maybe you need to remember to bring some art supplies on a certain school day. Find the date in your calendar 1 week before your chosen event so you can plan ahead. Click on the date. Select Reminder. Add a title. Include the date to help you remember when the event is happening. If all day is checked, uncheck it. Instead, choose a specific time you want your reminder to appear. Click on the time and scroll until you find the time you want for your reminder. Save your reminder. You will get a notification on your device at this time every day showing your reminder. Now, it's your turn. Choose an event you want to remember. Click on the date 1 week before that event. Select Reminder, give it a title including the day of the event, choose the time, and save your reminder.
Okay, so we are going to be clicking on the date 1 week before whatever the event is, select the reminder, give it a title, choose a time. So let's go ahead and go back to our calendar. So again, guys, it's really just teaching you how to use this. So if we go, I'm just gonna go to my month view. So say I had something for next Thursday. I could put a reminder in on the 8th. I could do create a new reminder and I don't know, science test next Thursday. And I want to start studying for a week ahead. So I'll put it at like 4 o'clock. So now I can save. So now it would help me because it would be like a reminder on this Thursday that, oh, you know, I have a week to study for the science test. So let me start studying today. So then that way I'm not like next week, oh my gosh, there's a science test on Thursday and I didn't even open up the book, right? So then you have time to prepare for it. So again, it's a great way to keep track of things and add in reminders. I mean, there's so many things that we all have to remember that it could drive us crazy if we don't have a place to remind ourselves about it, right?
Organizing events, reminders, and tasks in a calendar will help you be organized and on time for things you have to do. In this lesson, you explored some of the functions and features of a calendar application. You created events for school activities, created tasks for things you need to do, and added reminders for your events. Use the digital skills you discovered in the future when you want to keep track of projects to make sure everything is finished on time, create different calendars so your events and activities stand out, or remind yourself about important dates. A calendar is a great tool for keeping track of important information about your schoolwork and personal activities. Being organized and managing your time are skills you will use throughout your life, whether for school, home, or your future career. When you clearly see what you need to do, when, and what you need to be prepared for, you will be more successful.
Okay, so let me, here, I'll move to the next video. Oh, actually, no, it's done. So this is actually a really short lesson, but hopefully a lesson that can help you guys. So I would like you to do the quiz at the end so you can just answer the last part of this. But what I would like you to do, so I'm just thinking, this is how I'm going to grade this. Going to be looking that you added in all the school days, so you're able to do that. Then you added in one reminder and one task in your calendar, okay? And then you should be able to, let me see, hang on one sec, okay? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna want you to do after you're done with that. You're going to make sure that you take the quiz. So again, you have to be signed into the Google Classroom. So I will count the quiz. as part of your grade for this. So make sure you complete the quiz. It's just a bunch of questions asking you how to use the calendar. And then instead of actually sharing the calendar with me, because I think it would just be too crazy to share like, 16 calendars, because they're all just going to share into the same calendar. What I would like you to do is just use the month of October and then fill in school days. I put in one task and one reminder so I can see it. And then if you just go like this, look on your keyboard and hit Control Print Screen. It should be a button on your computer. Then you can go into Google Docs and just open up a blank document, and you'll be able to just Control V, paste it in, and then obviously not with my picture on it, but you'll be able to then just share this with me, okay? So you can just make it a little bit bigger. And then that way you can just hit the share button and share it with me. And then I can look at your calendar from here and say, oh, look, they did all the school days. They added a task. They added a reminder. Looks good. Perfect. Okay. So I think that's probably the easiest way for us to share the calendar, so I can just give you credit for it, since obviously I can't walk around because you're not in here with me. And I don't want you to share the calendar, because then it's just going to get everybody's calendar on the same calendar. So it's just too crazy. So make sure you take the quiz, and then it's Control Print Screen, copy your October calendar, and then put it in a Google Doc and just share that with me. And then I'll give you credit for doing your calendar. Okay, guys? So hopefully this is not too hard. The assignment's not too hard. And then make sure you do your typing too. All right. If you have any questions, you can always email me. I can help you if you're like, I have no idea what to do. Just email me. Don't wait until the end of the quarter and be like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do that. What was it, like from last month? Please don't do that. Okay. That makes it stressful for everybody. All right, guys. Okay. So I'll see you next time. And yeah, you should start using the Google Calendar for like every day. I mean, it's such a great tool, to have reminders in your email and have a nice calendar and be organized. Alrighty, see you guys. Bye.